In the silent corridors of our minds, fears echo like distant whispers, shaping the contours of our existence. These fears, whether they stem from past failures, the specter of rejection, or the enigmatic nature of the unknown, serve as unseen sentinels, guarding the gates to our fullest potential. Fear, an emotion as old as humanity itself, has been a constant companion in our evolutionary journey. It is the primal response that has safeguarded us from threats, both real and imagined. Yet, in this complex tapestry of human emotions, fear holds a unique position. It is not just a protector, but also a potent force that can paralyze. In our quest to understand fear, we traverse through the annals of history and anthropology. Ancient texts and folklore from diverse cultures have personified fear, often as a formidable entity that tests the mettle of heroes and sages. These narratives, while varied in their origins, converge on a singular wisdom. Fear is a universal experience, a shared aspect of the human condition. The dance of fear is not just an emotional waltz, but also a neurological ballet. The brain, our intricate organ of thought and emotion, responds to fear in ways that are both fascinating and complex. When confronted with fear, the amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure, acts as the command center, triggering a cascade of reactions. This neural symphony influences everything from our heartbeat to our decision-making processes. Understanding the neuroscience of fear is akin to unlocking a hidden map of our inner world. It reveals how fear shapes not only our immediate reactions, but also our long-term behaviors and life choices. As we delve into the labyrinthine intricacies of fear, a realization dawns upon us. Fear wields an immense influence over the narrative of our lives. But within this realization lies a profound question. What if the power of fear could be redirected, transformed from a hindrance into a catalyst for growth and self-discovery? The shadows of unconfronted fears cast long, obscure silhouettes on the canvas of our lives. These fears, when left unchallenged, erect barriers, limiting our capacity to experience life in its full spectrum. Personal anecdotes and historical accounts serve as testimonies to this truth. They tell us of dreams unchased, opportunities unseized, and voices silenced by the dread of failure, judgment, or the unknown. Psychologically, living in the clutches of fear can lead to a state of perpetual anxiety, diminishing our sense of self-worth and hindering personal growth. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, where the fear of failure ensures the very stagnation we dread. Fear does not operate in isolation. It has a ripple effect that extends beyond the individual, permeating the very fabric of societies and cultures. Collective fears, whether they stem from economic uncertainties, social changes, or global crises, shape the narratives of communities and nations. They can lead to the erection of walls, both literal and metaphorical, impeding empathy, understanding, and progress. In the context of contemporary global challenges, understanding the societal impact of fear is more crucial than ever. It's a vital step in addressing issues such as social injustice, environmental crises, and global health challenges. The grasp of fear is not just an individual struggle, it's a societal challenge. Recognizing its pervasive impact is the first step in a collective journey towards understanding, resilience, and ultimately transformation. The contemplation of fear has occupied the minds of sages and philosophers for millennia. Ancient spiritual traditions like Buddhism and Stoicism offer profound insights into the nature of fear. In Buddhism, fear is seen as an attachment to the self, a barrier to enlightenment. Stoicism, meanwhile, teaches us that fear is born from our perceptions, and by changing our perceptions, we can overcome fear. The sacred texts of various religions also provide nuanced perspectives on fear. These texts often depict fear as a pivotal element in the journey towards spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Contemporary thinkers and philosophers have built upon these ancient foundations, integrating them with the advancements of modern science. This synthesis of old and new offers a more holistic understanding of fear, one that acknowledges its complexity and multifaceted nature. Through this modern lens, fear is not just an obstacle but also an opportunity, a catalyst for introspection, personal growth, and, ultimately, a deeper connection with the world around us. The convergence of ancient wisdom and contemporary thought illuminates a profound truth about our relationship with fear. It's a dynamic that transcends time, urging us to look deeper into ourselves and our collective psyche. To transform fear into a force for personal growth, we turn to the realms of psychology and cognitive sciences. Techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy offer practical tools to reframe our perception of fear, turning debilitating anxiety into manageable challenges. Embracing vulnerability is another key strategy. Rather than viewing vulnerability as a weakness, we can see it as a strength, a gateway to authenticity, connection, and resilience. Spiritual practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and contemplative prayer offer pathways to understanding and transcending fear. These practices teach us to observe our fears without judgment, to understand their transient nature, and to find peace and strength in the present moment. Stories from various spiritual traditions highlight individuals who, through confronting their deepest fears, experienced profound transformations. These narratives not only inspire but also guide us on our journey towards facing and embracing our fears. Transforming fear is not merely a theoretical possibility, it's a practical pathway, a journey that can lead us to unlock our hidden potential. This transformation requires courage, introspection, and a willingness to step into the unknown. Our exploration brings us to a pivotal realization. Fear, once a formidable adversary, can become a powerful ally. In facing our fears, we not only confront the barriers to our potential, but also open doors to a realm of possibilities. This journey does not promise ease, but it offers something far more valuable, a chance to live a life that is authentic, courageous, and deeply purposeful. Reflecting on the words of the philosopher Kierkegaard, to venture causes anxiety, but not to venture is to lose oneself. We find a guiding principle for our journey ahead. As we conclude this sojourn, let us carry this wisdom in our hearts, stepping boldly into the unknown, embracing our fears, and unlocking the unseen potential that lies within us all.